I said fuck Xbox, fuck all these Xbox, fuck every Xbox their channel. Won't give a damn. It's PlayStation for life. You don't get it? Let's get it. Let's do this. Let's do this, my ponies. Let's go to war. What? Say what? Yeah. I say I double tip on The Last of Us. Woo. Yeah, I double tip on the director's cut. Woo. Double tip on every damn release. Damn right. Yeah, Jim Ryan is my motherfucking boss. The boss. Yo, and we don't care about no layoffs. Yeah, all the shine are gonna keep it on the low. Shh. We be sucking on every damn toe. Yum. Because Sony PlayStation gets the love. Yeah, so all hell Sony, we be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money. I'm obsessed with the God of War. Yeah, all my ponies ready to go to war. Blue PlayStation high, all over my head. Pentimeter PS5, 120 FPS. Blue team is the set, throw it up. I never had sex, I only care about sales. I said what I said. Woo! Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Yeah. I see you Xbox. I see you playing on Game Pass for free. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. We pay $70 a game. Yeah, you Xbox be broke. You so stupid, so goofy. Fuck you, Demo Flow. Fuck you. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you wanna see me more on Demo Flow Gaming channel. Fuck this dude, I'ma pop in the shot every time. Yeah, but I'm here to show my pony love. And you with it? Say what? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, Sony PlayStation, Nintendo, Sony PlayStation fanboys, the whole console war, content wars, whatever the hell y'all want to call it, man. We here back at it again, and it's Friday. So I'm here with them boys, man. I'm here with Power Boss and the Archangel Nexus and a special guest. I am Desire. Welcome, I am Desire. Let's start with him since he's the guest. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, everyone. Salutations.
There you go. What a nice voice, deep voice. All right. Hey. Power
you got that olive oil voice for the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, bro. If you want to do all that, at least buy some wine and some steak. Yo. Hey, Power Boss, man, how you doing?
Tell everybody. I am absolutely awesome. I'm getting more into Path of Exile 2. Looking forward to the patch that's dropping for 0.2 on April 4th. Got some really exciting prospects to play as now.
Awesome, man. Good to hear from you. But we're back. We got our boy here, the Archangel Nexus, man. What's up, Archangel, man? Good to have you in here, man. Tell everybody what's up, man.
Yo, I'm chilling, everybody. Yo, what's up, chat? Yo, thanks for having me on the show. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm just chilling here, man. Looking forward to the new beat 'em ups that's coming. We got that new Marvel joint. Y'all heard about that joint?
Yeah.
Cosmic Invasion. That's what I think it's what's called.
Yeah, yo, that shit. When I seen that shit, it gave me straight up goosebumps, man. I'm looking forward to playing that joint.
Yeah,
but today's my last episode. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to
for a little while
in the chat, just for a little bit. I'm gonna be back after life stuff passes and I heal and all that good shit. Looking forward to coming back though.
Speedy recovery, man. Speedy recovery.
Thank you, yo. Cannot wait for the rest of this episode.
Yeah, man. Bro, we can wait to have you back. As you know, Archangel Nexus has been rocking with us from the get-go, and we can wait to have him back. I will wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope you get back, to form, right? Doing what you love what to do,
anytime, as soon as possible, man. So shout out to chat, shout out to everybody who come over here. I'll see you down there. Let me read some of these comments, man. And let's get going with the show because we have a spicy one. I don't know if you've seen Super Mario spanking these ponies, but yeah, we got that coming up and more. So shout out to Power Boss #1 in the building, man. So poncho, I'm so blessed, man. And I am the sorry he woke up early too, man. Let's go, let's get it. He made it to the show too. So 1, 2, 3 goes to a panel, bro. My chat be lacking, but yeah, we got Jacob Novik in the building, man. Thank you for coming through. He sent me something on Twitter, bro. Shout out to him. Thank you for coming through. He say, so question: Ubisoft spun Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six and their biggest and probably their most valuable IPs, according to them, to a newly created subsidiary. That probably means that Ubisoft will lay off people and want to serve the best IPs, but where is Splinter Cell? Good question, Jacob Novik, and we're gonna talk about all of that later in the show. But thank you for that comment. There's rumors. We all know that Microsoft sat down with Ubisoft. There's a lot more people sitting down with Ubisoft and talking about acquiring possibly some of their IPs. But yeah, Tom Clancy. It's a very hard one because they got so many games tied to that name. So it'll be extremely hard for Xbox just to get one game out of it. In fact, I think they might just be buying the whole thing. If it was Microsoft, anything related to Tom Clancy, and I think the best and the righteous place for this to be is on Xbox, since we know about Splinter Cell and all of that, and the story that has we
grew up with that shit.
Yeah, Ubisoft and Xbox, they get along very well. Remember what happened with the Activision deal? Ubisoft was there to save our Microsoft deal, and they acquired the rights for the cloud. So I'm pretty sure they got some under the table deals. Microsoft like, bro, like, hey, you got my back then. We're gonna get you. We're gonna have you back. We're gonna help you out in some of your projects so that you continue to be independent. Because remember what happened with studios like Toys by Bob. They wanted to be their own thing, and Microsoft helped them out so they can set up shop. And so that's one of the things that Microsoft does. I'm not saying they're saints. I'm not here to kiss their ass. I'm just here saying that they have a good relationship with Ubisoft, and they may be out there just to catch them as they drop. So, all in all, I just hope that Ubisoft can make it out of here, because I grew up and we all grew up playing Ubisoft games, and we got dear franchises like Assassin's Creed, despite the controversy and all of that. We got other shit like The Division that I've literally got arthritis playing The Division. How many hours I got in that shit, 1 and 2, and so on and so forth. Ghost Recon, bro, you name it. They got so many Rayman, got so many IP that it would be super, super sad for those gamers to see Ubisoft go. Honestly, they brought this upon themselves, so they need to change their ways, and they need to do better, which I believe they are. But they could literally lose all that controversy. Like, you don't need that Ubisoft right now. That your next game, make sure that it's clean, make sure that it's canon, right? So that it's accessible to everybody, and you don't get these crazy complaints. That's just what I say. What do you think?
I want them to make the next Heroes of Might and Magic game.
Woo.
They made 7, but it was not even marketed, and it was several years after they made 6. But those RTS strategy, grand strategy, whatever you want to call them, are some of the best that are out there, and they're old, but they're still good.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about it?
I think that straight up Microsoft, I'm hoping that they scooped up all of their shooters, because that would be crazy if anybody else got them joints.
Rainbow Six,
when you got the Rainbow Six, the Ghost Recon, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all gotta come together. You got Hawks. You feel me? Like their flying franchise.
Yep.
No. What was the Hawks? Was it a different name?
Warhawk. Was that them?
They're flying. I forgot the name. But
it's
they got mad. Yeah, I think it was called Hawks. They got mad dormant IPs that all their military IPs. They got to come together. You feel me? Like, they can't let any one of them get plucked. But I'm hoping, if that's not them buying all of them, that it's maybe a joint ownership. Maybe Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, everybody came together with another company to help fund this. This grouping of IPs, whatever the case may be, studios, and they keep that joint going. We need more games.
Yep.
I want them to bring back very old IP that I think Power Boss remembers, and that's Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, or not Rainbow. It's New Vegas.
New
Mm.
Vegas.
Oh
Clancy's
my
New
God,
Vegas.
New
Yeah.
Vegas was fire.
Holy
The
crap.
Vegas games. Oh man,
Yeah, Rainbow Six
Yep.
Vegas was fire.
that's what I
Yeah.
meant. Thank you. Thank you for
What an
correcting me.
amazing,
That's
yeah, what an
early.
amazing game, yeah.
I remember it. I remember it.
Everybody remembers that shit, bro. Like the whole like going down the rope and flipping and breaking through windows and shit, being super tactical. Well, if you like that type of game, I think Ready or Not is I wouldn't say similar, but it's something in that area. Ready or Not on Steam is amazing.
I have it.
Yeah,
I've played it.
it's-
I've posted a lot of gameplay of it. It's pretty good.
It's pretty cool, yeah. And it's one of those games that require you to be in sync with your team, right? With your teammates.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to be.
Yeah.
It's like almost as if you were playing a multiplayer game, like Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. You need to know, hey, somebody's heading to B, go get him. Somebody's heading here. I'm hiding, waiting for them to pass by. I hold this angle. It's got to be very tactical. But we know this shit because we love multiplayer games. We love communicating and the social aspect of gaming. I think it's my favorite thing, just connecting with people. It's like one of my favorite things to do in gaming. But yeah, shout out to Shad, shout out to everybody. I see you down there. Adidas, my boy. He say Pony Casuals funding Game Pass 7030. We are eating. Did he say something else? He say we're eating good. But yeah, shout out to Adidas 20. He came down here to South Florida. We were able to link up last week and we had a lot of fun, bro. I'll probably show some pictures later and show you guys what we were up to.
I wish I would have known.
I know, bro, but it was like, he
Wait, you
told
were
me
in
that he was
South
coming.
Florida, bruh? I fucking lived in Naples for the longest time.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Holy
I don't
shit,
live
Florida
there anymore,
boys here.
but I used to.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
when I was
shit.
a large reptile.
Right. You were telling that to me.
Oh, you were hunting for pythons and shit?
Pythons,
How the fuck that?
alligators, crocodiles. I used to be the guy who, if you had an alligator in your lake
Oh,
or
shit.
pond, I would jump in the water and get it.
Oh, hell no.
Which is
Yeah.
funny because I'm not Floridian at all, but I did Florida shit.
You did Florida stop. Hey, man,
I
you're
mean,
more Floridian than I am right now.
I-
I don't touch
I'm
that.
about 3 hours north of Demo,
Okay.
Mhm.
give or take, depending on where he is exactly. But
Yeah.
if I would have known, I missed C Money Doodle's show when he was saying that Adidas is coming down. I would have tried to, go down and meet him, join him
hell
for the
yeah.
weekend or something.
Yeah, but well, next year Adidas is coming back down to
Yeah,
to
he said
South
he's gonna
Florida
keep me up.
again. So we're gonna do that. And bro, like if we're 3 hours away, what the fuck we talking about? Let's link up any fucking time. It is what it is.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely.
All we need is a little bit of time. But yeah, shout out to Adidas 20 for being such a loyal, member of the channel. So yeah, shout out to everybody here in chat. I see you, Lycos 45 in the building, Blast 314. And more, bro. Because I see you down here. We got like 14 people here. But shout out to them, man. What else is going on? That's it. I think that shot we cut up. Okay.
And
so,
Ali Star Growley.
all right. Shout out to him. I see him right now. He just said
Cupid's
something.
victim. Yep.
Hell yeah. So we got our first topic of the day. Now that all the introductions have been made. And bro, what the fuck is going on? And I want to start with our guests out here with Undesire. Drop your initial thoughts on this. What do you think about Xbox dominating the PlayStation Store? And what the fuck is going on? And why is this happening? Is this good or bad? What the hell?
So I think it's obviously a good thing because more people playing games, even if they're old, is a fantastic thing. Don't tell fanboys that.
They hate that shit.
But I think that it should go to show that people are getting sick and tired of playing the exact same remastered game that they just got, and they
Or
didn't get
reskin
to
game for that matter.
or reskin games, and they want to experience games that they didn't get to experience. They got Gran Turismo, but if you don't know the difference, Gran Turismo is loaded with microtransactions. I think they might have removed that. I
No.
didn't play the new one. They never did. Well,
Nope.
Forza doesn't have that, so there's a big difference. I think that also Indiana Jones going to them. Thank God, because now I don't have to hear how I'm a shill because I fucking loved that game. That was one of my favorite games last year. I
Yes, sir.
loved that game, man. Oh, I can't wait for more people to play some of these games. It's
I
gonna
still
be
haven't gotten out of the Vatican.
You haven't got. I beat it. That game is great.
I gotta go back to it. I do.
I love Indiana Jones. Yeah, that game was fire.
It's just Dishonored, but Indiana Jones IP. It's all it is.
Yeah.
And I fucking love Dishonored.
Yeah. I feel like Indiana Jones really was super amazing. I've only like 3 hours in there because I got caught up during the holidays, and I don't know what the hell. And next, bro, this is a thing that's going on right now. Like, you start a game, like I started playing Kingdom Comes, and I'm not even halfway in the game. I have about 40-50 hours, something like that, and Assassin's Creed drop. And say what you want, but I wanted to try it out for whatever it is, because I like to play shit. I want to have my own opinion.
I got you.
And I got UB Plus, and guess what? For a couple of months, for a month, I got to play Assassin's Creed. I have like 15 hours on it. And then I also download Avatar Tears of Pandora, which I try out a little bit, just the intro, and I thought it was great. I didn't think that game is dope, and it's beautiful too. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm not even done one game, and here I am trying another game out and getting sucked into this world. And not only that, I check out my Xbox today, and Adam Fall is out here, like, flirting, showing cleavage, and I'm like, oh my god, man. And then so on and so forth. So for midnight, and everything is dropping one thing after another one. It's so easy to access with Game Pass that I'm not even finishing games. Like before, I will buy.
Is a good thing to have.
Yeah, we didn't have that for like 2 years straight. We just got a bunch of extensions, and it was so annoying. And now we're finally getting games. But the only problem I have is that we're next year's the next generation. That's like the only thing that I'm like, what the hell?
Well, but about next generation, I wanted to say that they remember that Xbox is doing the backwards, forwards compatibility. I think they're gonna continue to update the Xbox and the Series X so that they can run this game. Whether it be a cloud or something, because I think this console is pretty good. The actual it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, the consoles both.
Both.
I shouldn't say both.
Yeah,
the Series S isn't terrible. I'm talking more like the PlayStation. The PlayStation 5 Pro is a scam, and I will die on that hill. The PS5 is not that bad. The Xbox Series S and X is not that bad either. The Pro is a giant scam. If you're spending $700, you don't have a disc drive, you don't have a stand. What the hell are you buying?
And no games at launch either.
Yeah, and you didn't get and then fucking half the time. Just like with Hogwarts Legacy, one of the better games from fucking the PS5 generation. It runs like crap on the PS5 Pro. It runs better on the base PS5. On this thing. My paperweight right over here.
Paperweight.
Well, there's no exclusives. I got the console for the exclusives, and they just canceled all of them. I'm like,
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to make a sock account, and I'm going to call it that paperweight. Sounds good. Paperweight 5.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's already taken.
It probably is.
Oh yeah, probably is. Yeah. Well, mine is Papa Pony's Lair. Nobody can take that shit. I am named that in several games, so you'll see me around spanking ponies. So man, anyways, bro, yeah. What about you, Arcanio? Let me hear what you think about Xbox games dominating the PlayStation Store, and what is your take in it?
I think it's ironic because all of those people that's pumping them numbers up on the PlayStation Store, y'all could have got it on Game Pass if you just copped an Xbox a long time ago, or if you just got that Game Pass on PC. Like, remember, part of the biggest arguments way back during the Xbox One generation to abandon ship was, oh, well, they were going to PC. We got PCs. We don't need an Xbox. Or now it's like, they're going to PlayStation, but they're not going to PlayStation service. So it's like you could have just got it on Game Pass on your PCs that you claimed you had way back during the Xbox One generation. So it's like the numbers going up $70, like, hey, we'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, our IPs, we'll take them all. Take all that money. It's just gonna make the whole entire system stronger in the future. Yes, so it's like I think it's good. I think it's great. And plus, like, if Steam goes to Xbox, it's going to be great also for them because a lot of their games, they're going to see player counts that they didn't see before.
Yes, sir. I agree with that 100%. What about you, Power Boss, man? What are your bars on this?
The games going to PlayStation dominating the store is absolutely glorious because all of the ponies that we're trying to trash on all of these Xbox games, now all of a sudden they're good games because they're on our particular platform. That is the stupidest effing shit ever.
Yes.
And the fact that more people get to play these games is phenomenal because the games are great. Okay. And the fact that we're getting game after game after game after game after game. You see these right behind me. And this is only part of it. And the fact that we're getting actual remasters and remakes that we want. We got the rumored Oblivion coming up. That's not on current gen consoles. Supposedly the Morrowind remake is going to be coming out soon.
No.
After Oblivion.
They're already talking on delaying that.
And that's fine because ES6 is due to come out.
Yeah.
But we're getting games that aren't on current gen consoles like the PS4 and PS5 that can currently play those games. And the remasters and remakes that they're making are of the games that are already currently playable. And that's my problem with it. We're not getting games from the PS1, PS2, PS3 era. We're getting games that are PS4.
It's ridiculous.
And I can understand what Haruki, I can't remember his name at the moment off the top of my head. Yoshida.
Yep.
Yeah, Shuhei Yoshida. There we go. Saying that, hey, we want you to buy these remakes and remasters to fund these newer games. And that's fine. But give us remakes and remasters that we want. Excuse me. That we want, as a PlayStation gamer, we want games that aren't on the current gen consoles. We don't want a Days Gone remaster. We don't want The Last of Us remastered, remake, and reimagined 50 million times over. Final Fantasy VII, for the problems that it has, is a game that people have wanted for 20 years now.
Yeah, but then they fucking split it into 3 games.
Since I was in junior high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago, Archangel.
And what they really should do, if they're doing all these remasters and they care about sales, why don't they just release the shit on fucking day and date on PC, Xbox,
it's
and
coming.
their console?
It's coming.
Oh,
I'm doing the Reforge.
Oh, the logician.
Oh man.
Everybody loves
the
logician.
Oh my god.
You kill me with that every time, Desire.
I can't
Funny
help
guy. Fucking guy.
But yeah, I agree. Release games everywhere. And just like with Helldivers 2, when they release, say, for instance, the first game, Ghosts of Yotei, that's supposedly still this year, the only way that they are going to do numbers is if they release it day and date on PC, because what's right around the corner, either before or after it launches?
Yeah.
GTA 6.
Especially
boy.
GTA 6. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And-
You think that it's going to get... Because they don't even have a date now. And here's the problem. Let's say it's just even a month away. You think that anybody's going to spend 70 when they're about to get GTA 6? Fuck no.
No, bro.
And the
No.
base game of that is supposed to be $100.
If it is
Which
$100, I'll be pissed off because we've had way too many games that are
Ballooning
phenomenal.
already, yeah.
And let's just state this. I'm gonna die on this fucking hill. Baldur's Gate 3 was $50. Baldur's Gate 3 is 500 plus hours into just the first act, and you don't experience everything. $50. Game's fantastic.
Yep.
How was
Great
that
value.
game 50 when Spider-Man 2 is a dog shit game loaded with bugs and it costs 70?
Well, go figure, bro. Go figure.
Yep.
I wanted to say that, you know, GTA, what they're doing is wolfing, bro. They are literally bullying the whole industry at the moment because they're not dropping. They got everybody scared. They Debo up in this bitch, you know, and everybody's scared to drop games, which is like bad too, because I mean there's games that we don't know where they're coming out because everybody's scared. So instead of the end of the year looking as incredible as we thought that it was gonna look with all these games dropping, it could literally be a desert, and we just get GTA. And look, that's great because we are waiting for
Oh my
GTA.
gosh.
But what about the other people who not into GTA? Because not everybody is. We gotta admit the game is amazing and it will be amazing, but not everybody's into GTA. I mean, there's people out there who waiting for puzzle games or for RTS or for RPGs. There's a huge variety of gamers that they could start thanks to GTA. So I mean, that's their strategy too.
I mean,
and they got
my
the
hot
right
take with
people as
GTA
well,
6 is I played, I think it was 2 was the first one I played, and I didn't like it because of the top-down view.
Yeah.
And it turned me off of the game. I went back years later and played GTA 3 San Andreas because a friend of mine had it. And it was a little bit better. I could see the appeal of it, but it still wasn't a game for me. And I let 4 and 5 go to the wayside. Now, GTA 5 or GTA 6, I'm kind of looking forward to it because I can visit my house in that game.
Yeah. But it's literally
it's Florida.
But that's what I'm saying, Power Boss. Look, you are a bizarre case, right? Of people who are not into GTA, but they out there too, and you might be interested in some other games that are probably supposed to be announced during that period of time.
Yeah.
So all the wolfing that GTA is doing, they need to stop that. They need to just drop the day and stop playing with people's feelings because this is what they're doing. And then some people are gonna just be turned off about it. It's like, well, fuck, bro. Like, you just let me know.
And if it's $100, I'll wait till it's on sale. I'll get it on my PC.
No. Wait, you be like dead before that happens because I mean GTA 5 is still expensive. Sometimes it goes on sale, but at this point, they charge you $50 for it easily.
But I'm definitely waiting to see what type of content is in that game before I go out and spend any money on that. Because like I said, it doesn't interest me personally. And if they're doing like what GTA 5 online did and bringing in shark cards, I'm out.
I don't. So. I got a little bit of things to throw in because I've been a GTA fan since I was a toddler.
Yeah.
Right? GTA 4 is fantastic. I don't know how the fuck you haven't played that game. It's great.
Smack him. Smack him.
GTA 5 is also really good. It has my favorite character in Trevor Phillips.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Stephen Ogg. He's been in a few other shows like The Walking Dead. He's great. I cannot recommend enough to at least, if you have GTA 5, to play 5M. Even though 5M is not as good as it used to be before the new squad took over and they got purchased by Rockstar and straight up screwed it, it's still the best way of playing GTA Online. So what they're doing and what Rockstar is doing with 5M, I'm feeling like they're going to close it. And because what they're trying to do is the same thing that Fortnite did, where they have like this system and you can create whatever you want out of it. So I think they're going to do that with GTA 6. I could be wrong, but I have the assumption that that's what they're going to do.
Oh, so do you think that they're going to create something like a world that you can just like mess around with, sort of like a Minecraft type deal mixed with?
Not like that. So in Fortnite, you can basically make whatever you want. Like people have been able to straight up make Call of Duty 1-to-1 perfect, which they had to ban, but you were able to fully do that. That's what people are probably going to be able to do with the modded version of it in the next one, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it kind of like its own service thing. I think that that's a little stupid, but because I like 5M how it is currently, and I feel like they're going to kill it. Yeah, and I feel like they're going to go back to the shark card shit. And if it's $100 and you're asking for shark cards, I will rage because that shit is ridiculous.
Oh, we all rage.
A lot will, yeah.
That would honestly piss me off.
Yeah, we got to shit on them, and it's not because it's a bad game, because of like bad microtransactions on a game that you already paid your money for, bro. Yep. So at least if you're gonna give me some extra content and you want to charge me for it, at least make it so that it makes sense and it's not stupidly expensive. That's just my opinion on it. Brand man, but moving on from GTA because we got the range, we got another topic. Yeah, shout out to GTA. We can't wait to play. We're super excited for it, except for Power Balls. Boo. But anyways, man.
Hey, I never said my tastes were perfect.
Holy shit. Nah, bro. We all got takes. Trust me, I got some takes that I will say over here, and you people will probably gonna want to strangle me. I promise you.
Nah.
There's
We
some
games.
games out there that I don't really fuck with, but it is what it is, man. Like, it is like not everybody has to like, like I like olives and Simone hates them. It's simple. So I want to shout out to P Long, man. Shout out to him. He has a great YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow him. We're probably gonna get him in the show one of these days. It'll be great to have him. So shout out to P Long. I see Blast 1314. He say me having multiple 300-hour RPGs that I still need to finish. Then I buy Xenoblade X, and that's fucking 300 hours just on the base game alone. And there is new content too. Yeah, too many games, bro. It's too much to play, and we're not even able to finish it, man. But Lycos 45 saying, but the Pacer guys, come on. Well, the Pacer, man, you already know. Mr. Class in the house, but not exclusives. That's right, man. Like, nobody cares about exclusives anymore. We know this. We see the MPD chart every week with the same freaking games on it. It's Call of Duty, it's GTA, it's Rainbow Six. It's like the same games over and over, non-stop. Exclusives really aren't moving the needle. They're just a way to showcase the power or the technology of the console or the platform. But other than that, they don't serve any other purpose. They're not as popular as you may think or as ponies make it out to be, all right? So Ali start growling in the house. If you have money to waste and you want to run 60 FPS in quality mode, so no worth 700, that's what he's talking about, the PlayStation 5 Pro. So Young Dresser Ali saying the PlayStation loves the way this ain't what we grew up with it. I agree with this 100%.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they should do better, man.
I miss the PS2 era. I miss it so much.
Yeah. I've got so many PS2 games that I wish they remade.
Operation Genesis.
We got Sing in the house, man. He said, Demoflow Gaming, I don't know how Sony don't see it, but Xbox is virtually kidnapping their casual base with these games drops. And look,
exactly,
bro, and this is what we're talking about. Thank you for that comment, Sing, because it brings us back to the main topic that we're talking about. And it's like how Xbox is taking over, right? The PlayStation Store. And look, you can talk shit about Xbox console sales all day long. They're not selling like Sony PlayStation is selling, right? We all agree in that. But the game output, the releases that they're having is on another level. There's no publisher out there who's releasing more games than Xbox at this moment. And they're going hard, and they got good quality of games like Indiana Jones and Forza. Forza is a 10 out of 10 game in everybody's eyes, when it comes to razors. And Indiana Jones is literally a 9 out of 10 game, but it's right there. The Metacritic is out there. It's dope. Yeah, he's looking at me. I'll be weird, but
9.
Yeah,
The disrespect. What do you mean 9? That game is a 10 to me.
You know what I mean? It's a great game too, and they dropping it right there.
Here. What's up,
in a place that people are starving for this type of games, which are the games that really made Sony PlayStation what who they are at this moment, which is action adventure titles. So I mean, they're really killing it, man, and they can't wait to play the games. And look, all of this on top of decades of hate, like, oh, we hate Halo, we hate Gears, we hate Crackdown, we hate everything that Xbox will put out there. They will hate. But look at them now, pre-ordering and paying $100 for early access games that are 5 years old. So
watching Crackdown comes out.
Pretty sad. I love Crackdown. That's one of the things that people who hate on me, but I love Crackdown 3.
I love it.
Crackdown 3
love
was
that game.
pretty fucking fire.
I never played it, but man, I loved the Terry Crews fucking.
Bro, it was dope. And look, that game is meant to be played in co-op. It's not meant to be played by yourself because you're gonna get bored. But if you're playing with a homie, hey, look, I'm fucking these people up here. It makes it like 10 times more fun. Because that's another thing. In my opinion, when you play a game with people, it makes it more fun. It could be a horrible game, but the fact that you're interacting with your homie inside the game and just having a great time and laughing it up and cracking jokes and just having a great time, it just like makes the game 100 times better. And that's just the way I see it. What do you guys think about that?
Maybe
sometimes that's just how a game has to be played. It's meant to be played that way.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I believe so. And look, yesterday it was funny because I was watching this PlayStation channel because he was talking about how Sony PlayStation is getting sued by the consumer
In the
something
UK, yeah.
committee or something. Some people who protects the consumer, some sort of like movement, and they are charging way more than they're supposed to do at the store. And there's still games out there who are like $70, $60, and they've been out for a while, which is like, you know, ridiculous. And I was looking down in the comments, and a lot of people were saying, I'm glad that you've spoken for the people who love the single player games, because fuck it, I don't want to speak to anybody. I don't want to play with anybody. And it was like the general opinion of Sony PlayStation dudes is like, I don't want to play with anybody. They just want to keep to themselves. And look, that's fine too. But like when the huge majority of your player base just want to play by himself, it's just like boring. It makes it boring. I don't know what do you guys think about this. I thought it was curious to see so many Sony guys saying that they wanna play right only by themselves, and
I'll
you know
say
they don't care
this.
about other people. That's crazy in my opinion.
I'll say this much. You know, in a world where a lot of these developers and everybody's looking for MAUs, you got 4 billion MAUs guaranteed to at least see your game somewhere
Mhm.
out there at some point, versus like a small minority, you know, maybe 10, 15 million people that don't want to play with nobody else. It's really a numbers game. Can that
Mhm.
10, 15 million cover a $3 million game? No. We
Mhm.
saw it. Not a $300 million franchise, y'all can't. Financially, you can't. There's not enough of y'all. So it's like at this point, Sony's gonna have to do the remaster thing. You know, they might be considering putting those remasters in other places. Got to get used to hearing those words.
Mhm.
And they, they're expensive IPs. I don't think they could afford to keep them exclusive anymore. I think we
Yeah.
passed that point. I think nobody can.
Yeah. I agree with you, Archangel. But yeah, that was something that I wanted to highlight because it's like it seems like a lot of Sony PlayStation fans or users or gamers, I wouldn't even want to call them ponies. It's just like regular people. They
Yeah.
would just like rather play by themselves. And that's a problem because at the end of the day, gaming is a social experience. And even though you can do it by yourself, like I said, it's always more fun when you include other people and you connect with other people. Like, listen, I made some real life friends playing video games. Back in the 360 days, we had a squad, a Battlefield 3 squad, a clan, and we used to meet and hang out and, you know, and go do regular people activities together with the clan that I met online, bro. Random
I
people
did
that
that
you meet
in
online,
World
they
of Warcraft.
actually my friends today. They actually my friends today. And whenever they see me, and you may see them pop in here in the shot here and there, they come support me. Uh, and they hit me up to play some games. They hit me up in a message. They say Merry Christmas. You know, it's just a beautiful thing. And this is just like I'm tired of saying this, but it's like one of my favorite things about gaming. So the fact that they're so antisocial on the other side, just one another reason why I chose Xbox, and I don't regret it. And when I say Xbox, I mean I mean every device that I play on, because I play on PC. I'm able to connect with my friends on my PC too. I got my Xbox app in there. I could just go and join a party, even though it's a fucking mess and Xbox should do better and fix it. I'm able to do all of that, right? So I mean, and now, right, with the new integration of Steam, we're seeing that it looks like you are able to connect with Steam friends too. Like for example, in my Xbox right now, in my friend suggestions, it pops like you are friends with this person on Steam, right? Which is like huge, because I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that Xbox does way better than Steam is connecting with people, the social aspects. Look, inviting somebody to play a game on Xbox is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just go in there, open your party, invite party to the game. That's that. On Steam, it's crazy. It's annoying as fuck. You have to be friends in the game. You have to do all of this, and then after that, it's like, oh shit, we able to play together, which is like a huge, huge fucking turn off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, like, why do I have to add you on the game when we are friends on Steam? So why are we even friends on Steam? We might as well just stay in Discord and just do everything to Discord, which is amazing. And I feel like it's a future. Discord should be like the standard for communication. But at the same time, there should be other competitors and whatnot. But that's just the way I feel. So,
R.I.P. Skype.
I mean, there used to be others.
well, actually, Skype is gonna
Just got
be
closed.
is with Microsoft Teams right now. So
They're
Teams
closed.
and Skype they merging.
Oh, they're merged. I thought
They're
they
merged.
closed
Yeah, I
The
saw it
Skype
in my.
program itself is closing, and the teams that were working on this platform are merging into other places.
because I know that but making friends, because I wanted to address that.
Mhm.
I made my friends, and Wheaties, who is currently in chat, if he still is, he
Shout out
can
to him.
admit I made my friends on the original Xbox at my youth group when I was a child
Mhm.
playing Halo 2 at a church.
Wow.
Nice.
Think about that.
Yep.
My original friends were playing Halo with me in person at a church
That's
because of
awesome.
how much fun that game was. And
Oh, yeah.
then you compare that to PS to the PlayStation. I can't really think of any multiplayer game that I made friends on other than Here Comes the Pain, like at all.
Yeah.
Not
Because-
unless it was a multi-platform game like Call of Duty.
Yeah, which is just ridiculous. It's sad because it seems like even now with their exclusives outside of Helldivers, can you name any that is a online multiplayer? Just any?
Well, I would say Concord, but RIP.
Concord closed.
It don't exist.
They should never. I have no idea what went through their mind because they did exactly what Battleborn did. They made a game that charged you real world money for a free genre. Everything that is successful in that genre is free. Overwatch, even though I think it sucks. Marvel Rivals, that weird anime one.
Yep.
They just released.
Atelier Yumia?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Call of Duty, in my opinion, should be a free-to-play game already. It just should be. Yeah.
I just want. Here's all they have to do to make me go back to Call of Duty, and I'll live with you. Black Ops 2 remastered with lobbies, not this skill-based matchmaking bullshit that I utterly detest.
Yep.
You want to know why? Look at my old channel videos. Me trolling people on the BO2. You know why? Lobbies, because I can just sit there and stick with people that I don't like and make fun of them.
I'd even go so far as to say also Black Ops 3 and Modern Warfare 3 original.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I can live with that.
I feel like, Xbox, if you're listening, I know my channel is small and shit, but what the fuck are you waiting for to put out the Call of Duties on Game Pass already? What are we waiting for already?
And
Just
all
make
the
it
old
happen.
Activision
Just
games.
make it freaking happen. I mean, we're tired of waiting. The deal is it's already going to be 2 years, right? And then we got to call them out because this is something that ponies don't do. They don't call out PlayStation. Everything they do is perfect. But, Xbox is really dropping the ball here. You got a perfect opportunity to drop all the Call of Duties on Game Pass. And, maybe they're doing it strategically. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for the next gen, but I want it now, bro. I don't want to wait for next gen. I'm already here. I don't care. Drop it right now because we need to get back to playing these games because they're amazing. And I can wait to have Community 9 playing Black Ops 2 or fucking Modern Warfare 2 or whatever.
To your point, Desire, the multiplayer games that Sony has, they have 3 of them that are upcoming.
Oh, which ones?
They got Fair Games.
What's Fair Games?
It's supposed to be like a heist game where you work together and against at the same time.
So exactly what the free game that that's already out.
Yep.
So
and the second game is Marathon, which they haven't really shown anything of, which is going to be everywhere day one.
So Fair Games is probably going to flop because there's already a free version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
it doesn't look all that enticing either.
So, okay.
At least somebody works for
Sony. I think
that's somebody on your
Sony.
side.
Like, they try and enter. I think Sony's problem when it comes to trying to launch in the online space is they try and come in and redefine what premium is, but somebody's already redefined what premium is in that space. You can't just come in and just charge whatever the hell you want. You feel me?
Especially when it's a genre that's just loaded with free games. It's just no.
Exactly.
You're not gonna succeed. Look at Concord. Look at Battleborn. Both of which trashed. Both.
Hey, shout out to Dave Reeves in the building, man. What's going on, player? He wants some DOA, so we're gonna give it to him. What the fuck is this shit, bro? I'm always
Dead
lost.
on arrival.
Holy fuck, bro.
Perfect
Hey.
time.
DOA, yeah, DOA, DOA, DOA. Ponies claiming Congo petty, DOA, DOA.
Born is claiming Concord, but it's DOA. RIP, bro. To Concord. Yeah. Amazing game, man. Amazing game.
And the third game.
Don't even say that.
Clip this shit. I love Concord. Concord was better than Starfield, straight up.
Well, that's not really a hard freaking thing to do.
Hey, I love Starfield. No Starfield slander here.
Starfield had good side quests, but the main quest was trash. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The mods make it a lot better, though. I will say that too.
Mods make every game better. That's,
Yeah.
Because you can tailor it and play it how you want.
Yes.
I gotta say, I love Starfield, bro. Straight up, I thought it was cool. I like all the space shit, so I'm biased too. So just like it reminded me a lot of Mass Effect. Not on the Mass Effect, like okay, not saying that Mass Effect is comparable, but I'm saying that it reminds me a lot of like what I felt when I played Mass Effect and going out in space and all that shit.
Okay.
Well, let me finish before you take your glasses
I
off.
was about to have a moment.
It's about to crash out. No. I'm a huge space
coming.
nerd, and I love the technology that they use in there, which is like something that we can relate to in real life too. And you can look at stuff around. I'm into that shit, bro. It's different. It's different.
The fact that it's actual solar systems, that's wild.
Yeah, that's actually cool. Yeah.
If they didn't make it so big that they couldn't just focus on one solar system in Starfield, that's what they should have done. Get one solar system, focus on that, make a decent story around it, and the exact same thing that the Outer Worlds did.
Yeah.
Question:
And I wouldn't view it as.
Did you play the DLC Shattered Space?
I watched gameplay. I didn't play it. No.
They took everybody's so-called criticism aside.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of doing a grand scale like they did with the main game,
they did
one planet and handcrafted more on that planet than just about anything in the whole game. And people were still complaining about it because, you made this big grand game, but now you're just giving us this one little handcrafted planet.
Does the NPCs still look really, really ugly?
No, the NPCs look good, man.
Hey, good for them. Hey. I apologize stating that you can't develop Bethesda, but maybe instead of making this grand scheme game, just made one fucking solar system.
And that's why I'm excited for ES6.
Yeah, me too.
I want to do Fallout. Okay, you guys.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Elder Scrolls.
Oh, I want Fallout too.
Fallout.
Hell yeah.
Give me Obsidian Entertainment's Fallout. Okay.
Yes. That's what I'm so excited for Outer World, and I want to hear about what do you think about because I didn't see any of your content like talking about. So I wanted to ask you. Maybe I missed whatever, but I was watching the content.
I've played a bit of it. Its story it's okay. It's not great, but the gameplay is. Whoo! I love that game.
Yeah. Yeah, and
there's a lot of games that are like that with me. Like I don't like Dying Light's story at all, but holy fuck, its gameplay is great.
It's like Fast and the Furious. It's like Fast and the Furious. You don't like the story, you don't give a shit about it in the movie, but they do some cool shit in the fucking movies, and it's worth watching. It's worth watching. So, yes, it is worth watching. Come on, bro. Come on.
It's not boring. At least 5 was good. 5 was the last good one.
I know it's ridiculous, but it's just worth watching because the story doesn't take itself serious anymore. It's not about emotions and characters. It's about like doing crazy shit. I'm with it. Look, my favorite movie, because somebody asked me the other day, what was my favorite movie? It's Commando by Arnold. You know that movie? Commando by Arnold. He goes to save his daughter. And then he goes crazy and they start throwing grenades and everybody starts flying. It's literally the Phil Spencer meme that he has the bazooka. That's out of that movie. Okay, so bro, that movie's terrible.
It is.
Everything, but the action is so over the top that's what I say. Like that's one of the movies that I could just watch and watch and watch. You know, and the other one that I like it is like that is super dumb. Story 2 is Kickboxing by by Jean-Claude Van Damme. The
Did you
story's
hear
trash,
that they're
but
actually
it's just
making a
cool
new
as fuck. That's it.
Kickboxer video game?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
See, my favorite like fighting movie is either it's one of these two. It's either Here Comes the Boom because the Boss Rutan's in it, and I love El Guapo, or it's Rocky because Sylvester Stallone, and we go Adrian. Plus, it was in Ted. And, you know,
Rocky's a masterpiece, bro. It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. It's just so well done. Sylvester Stallone, he looks like a boxer. He hasn't boxed a day in his life. But
he trained.
Crazy.
He did train to box.
Oh, he did train though.
For the Rocky movies, he trained.
Yep.
Of course. He had to.
He can, so that means he can actually fight, unlike some person named Steven Seagal.
Hey, Steve, bro, I had this teacher in college, professor in college, and he used to hate Steven Seagal. I used to like fuck with him. I was like, have you watched this movie? He's like, I hate him. Nobody can touch him, but I know he's fat. How can you not touch somebody that is fat? Like, you're gonna get touched.
He wanted to perceive that he was this giant badass, and he went against the actor for Spawn. I forgot the name of the actor, but that guy actually is a badass, and he straight up said, "I will knock your." Well, he didn't say it, but everyone was like, "If you fought him, he would mop the floor with you."
Yeah,
it's like a guy
now,
who's like practicing.
I will say one of the more underrated movies that's good that has a lot of big name actors in it, the Expendables series.
Oh yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah, I like it.
Did you know that Dolph Lundgren is actually a chemical scientist?
No, that's crazy. I didn't know about that.
He's got a PhD.
Power Bus, back to gaming. Let's go.
Yeah.
Our next topic of the day.
Michael J. White, thank you. I completely forgot. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Michael J. White does very good movies. So yeah, shout out to Sony and Nintendo. They joined forces. They besties now. Sony plays, as you know, the Nintendo Direct went down yesterday. I was watching I Am Desire stream. I was at work. I was actually more than watching, listening because I work, I can't really be digging around. But we did see a couple of games that we were interested. One of the ones that really popped and really made me like, oh shit, like this is cool, was the adventure game. It's called Cosmic Invasion. It's a beat 'em up, and they had a Pac-Man game that looked dope too. There was like a side scroller.
It's Shadow's Labyrinth. It's from Secret Level. It's a multiplat. It's very good. It looks very good. And I don't like side scrollers. And
it looks like a Castlevania type thing, like a Metrovania type thing. It looks pretty cool. And then the other one that they showed that everybody was hyped for was Metroid. Don't
tell Harmon Smith. Harmon Smith wasn't.
He didn't like it? Wow, I thought it was cool.
He said that it looked terrible.
What? For the Switch? That shit look insane for the Switch.
I said that too. I said that shit looked amazing.
And everybody who loves anything Metroid is excited for this game.
Everybody should be excited, man. Yeah.
I'm not even a big Metroid fan. That game looked great.
I thought it looked cool. I was like, shit.
I love the Metroid Prime series.
So I would switch. Oh man. And what about the Switch 2? You guys excited about the Switch 2? Are you gonna get it?
April 2nd, we get to see.
I only ever get this Nintendo products for Pokemon because I'm a Pokemon nerd. I don't know because Pokemon has been so fucking bad. Oh,
as of late,
the Switch generation outside of Legends Arceus, every single game sucked.
And this one, ZA, is supposed to be the next entry in the Legend series, and I just don't see them doing it right with what they're doing. The only cool mechanic is actually running around in the actual battlefields now.
Yeah, it being in the city. That's pretty cool. I like
I don't like that it's in the one city.
Yeah, but it's Paris, so
I mean that's cool, yeah. But I mean, even in X and Y where it was originally launched, you got to go into an entire region.
Well, they didn't want to do that because they wanted to focus on fixing this game, and they could do it a lot faster because it's Game Freak. Yeah. Plus, they're also working on the other game that's going to be for the Switch. It's supposed to be Power World type, which is kind of funny.
Yeah,
For
really.
the- which is why they sued them and they lost. And I'm actually kind of excited for that game more than I am for this one. But I am excited for this one because we're supposed to be getting a new Feraligatr form. And Feraligatr is my favorite Pokemon. It's my first ever Pokemon. I will always die with Feraligatr. That
And
is
it's a good
my
one,
favorite
yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's an okay one. He kind of sucks, but I love him. So
What about you, Paul? But I mean, Archangel. I'm sorry. What do you think about the Nintendo Direct? Do you like it? And what do you think about the? Are you gonna get a Nintendo? What the hell is going on with you? Archangel, you fall asleep. Anyways, he's not here. He probably go.
Yo,
he's
hold on,
busy
he's right
crooning
there.
Hey,
over
there you go.
Gaston being in a video game.
Gaston. Let's go.
Yeah, but hopefully this shit works. But I got a Switch right now. I'm not sure if I would get another one because if the next Xbox handheld does emulation, I might sneak off and get that, Switch emulation for whatever next joint is coming out and just play the joints that way. But I don't know. I usually get it for like Pokemon games, you feel me? Or like
Exactly.
the obscure like wrestling games or side games, stuff like that. Usually for Smash though, for sure. If they come out with Smash, 100% that shit I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I heard that he wasn't going to be making Smash for like another couple years.
I gotta say, I'm
I guess I'm gonna be
excited.
waiting a little bit.
I gotta say I'm excited for the Nintendo Switch, but at the same time, I don't know if I'll be able to, as a grown man, justify my purchase of a Switch when all they really showed yesterday was like cool games, but in a lot of like kiddie stuff. That's what we've seen. So I
It was
wouldn't.
just a bunch of remasters.
Yeah.
And there was Metroid, and then there was Pokemon. That was about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't just buy a system just to play kid stuff.
For Metroid, I would.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not the type of person who will buy a whole console just because I want to play one game. I mean, that's just not how it works in my real world. Because like how imagine like I wanted to play, for example, God of War. Like, why would I buy a PlayStation to play God of War, for example? It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just gonna stick to what I like, and then eventually I get to play it, man. Because I mean, this time is larger than life. Let me tell you, and I mean, I've been putting shit off that I wanted to play once I retire, once I have more time, once I'm more chill, and I know I may regret it because maybe I don't even get the chance to play it, but it's just like there's so much stuff to play that it's hard to justify just buying one system for one game. And I would love for the Xbox handheld to come out here, like breaking shit up. So because the main reason that I'm looking forward to is being able to access my library that I already have on Xbox and also Game Pass. So that's just like a huge thing for me, and also my friends. Even if I'm like away, I could being able to like just be in McDonald's, for example, and I'm just killing time, chilling, and I just be like, okay, let's do some Halo, let's do a couple of matches, or let's 1v1. You know what I'm saying? Because I do that shit on the regular. I hit up my boys, and I'll be like, yo, let's do a quick 1v1 before I go to work or some shit like that, and we get some reps in. So that's just the way I see it. I'm excited for it because I know it's gonna be a great product. And now that I have a kid, it might just be the thing that I would, get my kid in the future, even though it's a baby. When he starts gaming, I might go with Nintendo. It's just because they keep it clean.
Just get him the old school like Pokemon. Start him off with that, like Emerald and.
Yeah, I have a Super Nintendo, so my plan is to get it going in Donkey Kong, the original
Donkey
Super
Kong,
Mario, little games like that that are just gonna like helping because okay, I don't want to sound selfish, but I want to train my kid so he's good at video games. So my thing is like, yeah, and hopefully make a career out of it because that's also a thing. Like if I could teach him how to do content creation, or how to do gameplay, and how to do all these things that I know how to do, he get to choose where he's gonna do it or not. But he gets
support him in all
something
things
that is gonna be beneficial to him in the long run. And sucking at video games is one of the main things that keep people away from playing. Right? So if you bad at video games, for the most part, you're like, oh, I don't want to play Call of Duty. I get destroyed every time. And it's because you're not that good. And a lot of people don't have the discipline to practice and train themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's a lot of content out there to get better. And, obviously a lot of people don't have the motivation either, right? To do it. But that's I want to kind of want to train him and teach him the things that I know how to do in video games, the little tricks and about the claw grip and all the things that I can teach him that to give him an advantage and just teaching about strategy, right? Exactly. And that's one of my things that I want to do with my kid because I love video games. So I might as well just like teach him right. It's like teaching your kid how to fish. You got to teach him, how to get the like what we're fishing. We're fishing on sweet water or we're fishing on, you know what I'm saying? On just like in the sea, what bait do we use? What type of fish we can find in this area? It's the same shit. So I kind of want to like teach him that. And yeah, the Switch might be like, a good option for that. So going back to the topic, man, Sony and Nintendo joined forces. As you've seen, there's couple of Sony PlayStation games that made an appearance on the Nintendo Direct. So I kind of want to hear you guys, opinion on it. We were told that Sony PlayStation didn't do this. Sony PlayStation does not put games in all the platforms because they are exclusive and their games are untouchable. So what the hell happened now and why in the fuck are we seeing Sony PlayStation games on Nintendo out of all places? Because hold up, they've been rivals for the longest. This is like direct rivals. They are within the same region and everything. Their player base are very similar. So what do you guys think about this? Is Sony PlayStation moving away from exclusivity? In contrast to what Reforged Gaming and all these logicians have been telling us about exclusive. Yeah, what do you guys think about this move? Is this a move? Is this move bad or good for gamers? At the end of the day, that's what I care about. And I want to hear from you guys. I want to start off with I Am Desire because I know he's eager to talk about this, and he's our special guest. And then I move on with Arcanian, and then Power Box is going to drop the final bars.
So I think that obviously gaming and having the ability of choice is a big thing that anybody should be able to have. I said the exact same when Xbox started doing it, and they weren't going really to PlayStation until later and now. And here I am still stating, hey, now that they're coming to PlayStation, good. It's a good thing. I don't know why anybody should think it's crazy. The only thing that I think is insane is that Sony, in their ineptitude, closed their Tokyo studio. I don't like that. I do not like the fact that they closed their Japan studio because they made some pretty good games and they just closed it, and I'm tired of very good devs getting screwed over either by management or by their parent companies telling them to make these types of games and them just shitting the bed. Like I like the devs behind Redfall. I don't like the game Redfall, but they made Dishonored.
Yeah.
Obviously I liked them, and they weren't ready to make a game, but you had them being forced into games. I don't like that. You know what I mean? But the ability of games being wherever, obviously as a gamer, is obviously a W. I don't even think it's arguable.
Right. What about you, Arcanio? What are your bars on this? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I would have to agree. This is definitely a W for gamers, for developers, for the future of super crazy expensive IPs. Like for multiplayer games, like it's gonna be great. But for the fanboys, it's not gonna be such a great day. Because in all reality, it's like I said in past podcasts with your demo, we got to get used to this bad word multiplat. You feel me? Like we got to, because there's too many games that's like just really good that more people just deserve to play them, and the developers would probably love it if more people play them. There's games that are crazy expensive and the developers going under. They need help. They need more players. There's mad different reasons why games should be in other places. But all of you ponies out there that was talking about that this was never going to happen and Sony was never going to do it because they sold the most consoles. Like, come on, how do you feel about it now? Like, because you see, the dudes that went multiplat first made the most money. They made the most craziest moves, and now they're coming out with the most games. So clearly there was a reward there for the decisions they made. Sony's going to do it. They have to. You know,
Yep.
cocaine is expensive.
Pony powder. That pony powder. Holy shit. Okay, shout out to P Lump in the house. Thank you for the 2, man. He said, "You already know what I'm here. Play my theme song." Oh my god. I don't know if I could play the whole video, bro, but I got you. I got you later. We're gonna do it later. I'm gonna play the song later. But yeah, thank you for coming through. Thank you for the super chat, man. And you guys, what's up with you, Pablos? What do you think about this? Is this a good move for gamers or what?
I think it's a glorious move for gamers everywhere. Everybody gets to experience more games. You know, it's phenomenal. It sucks that the studios that are shown are pretty much damn near dead studios, or they're making games that they don't want to make. But now we know why they're not releasing games for PlayStation. They're releasing it on multiplats.
They're prioritizing multiplayer.
Irony.
So the fact that they were saying, "Oh, the Lego Horizon was a one-off instance," that it was a Lego decision, it wasn't a Sony decision. Well, what do you explain the Patapon and the Hot Shots Golf, because both of those are co-published, mind you, by Sony themselves also.
That counts.
So it's like they're shifting the goalpost. Oh, well, it's not a PlayStation only studio published. I mean, the goalpost shifting is obviously in full swing. I saw a post, I think it was yesterday, from that William Aguilar person who Reforged likes to tout as one of his top super chatters on his stream, that, that's the explanation for this, is because it's not a single player, big brand Sony IP, and that's why it went. Because the last time they made a game was how many years ago? But it's still the fact that it's a Sony published IP being put elsewhere.
Okay, so how does Jimmy Neutron explain that the joints that they got God of War on cloud? How does he explain that? Why is it that they're trying to get other people playing it outside the ecosystem then? And those are straight up Sony IPs.
Because he was trying to say that in Herman Holst's defense, when he came out with that statement that they're trying to get more gamers everywhere to experience their games on PC or what have you, that they're enticing you to play the earlier games because the sequels we want you to buy a PS5 for. That was his excuse, which is completely asinine, because ain't nobody going to do that.
The shit that irks me the most off with Reforge is the fact that he wants remasters of the 2018 fucking God of War, but he doesn't like the remaster of the fucking trilogy. He thought that was a terrible idea. Sorry to interrupt you. I can't stand that.
I agree with you on that 100%.
Wow.
And the fact that, we're like 5 days away or something like that from seeing the Switch 2 reveal, we are dying to see what those specs are finally going to be, because it's supposed to be PS4 and Series S level of graphic fidelity and power compatibility in a handheld, which is unprecedented. And this is just going to show us just how far this new Asus branded handheld, the Xbox branded handheld, and possibly the next Xbox console, the Prime, whenever it releases, how powerful they can in fact be.
Right.
And it's wild to just speculate if it actually hits those graphics, and possibly more when it's docked. That's going to be wild, because I can tell you right now, there's 5 franchises on Nintendo that I absolutely love. I like the Mario Rabbids games, because I like the tactical stuff. The turn-based
RTS
grid system. The grid system.
Yeah.
The tactic styles. I like the Shin Megami Tenseis. I like the Zeldas, and every time there's a new Zelda game, I buy it for my stepson, because he adores Zelda. He's got every single one of them. And if I don't, his dad does, or the wife does. If he wants Zelda, we get it for him. Okay. Not so much the Mario franchise, but I do like the hit or miss of some of the games, because they do always innovate.
Yeah,
Mario is always the trendsetter when it comes
it's
to
dope.
Nintendo.
It's dope.
But I will say I'm looking forward to a new Smash and the Metroid game. And the last franchise that I like is Pokemon, but I want them to do better because right now, me and Desire both, we're playing a mod pack in Minecraft that puts Pokemon into Minecraft.
Oh,
And
Oh, that's
the
fun.
Minecraft that
It
you
is
can
pretty
play
fun.
with Pokemon is far superior to just about any of the base games, except for maybe lacking of story. And
John Dredd say the Switch is for kids.
I will say there was another comment a little bit back. Where was it?
From Wheaties.
This one, you expect next generation graphic from a Nintendo console? We really don't. We just
No, but
we
they
just
do always
expect
innovate.
something yeah, we expect them to do a little bit better. That's it.
I just
we
expect
understand
the
what they're
fucking
doing.
games to not run at 30 FPS and drop constantly.
Exactly.
Here's the thing that I'm excited and skeptical about: the virtual game card sharing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that, and
Mhm.
immediately my thought was, it is great because you no longer have to buy physical. It's moving away from the all physical media and going to an all digital future more. And I fully believe that Xbox and PlayStation are going to follow suit because it is a phenomenal idea. I would like it longer than 14 days, but there are some caveats to it that I think need to be addressed. And I don't know what this actually entails because from what it sounds like is you can only physically pair with whatever Switch is within sight of you. Now, obviously, we know from old Xbox that you don't have to physically be there. You can do it over a VPN. And if you have the family share plan stuff, you can do up to 8 consoles. So 8 Switches can be linked and you can still friend share.
Wow.
But like I said, I would like longer than the 14 days. But the thing that I don't like that I did see, and I don't know if this is true or not, but like say me and Desire both have the next Pokemon game, this Legends ZA that's about to come out. I get it. And he's on my family share plan because we're friends and, you know, we're close like that. And I give him the virtual card to play it. Games that are multiplayer like that, or potentially multiplayer, like the next Splatoon game, we can't play at the same time because it's physically moved from my file library to his for the duration that he has the game.
Wow. So you cannot play the games that you share at the same time.
Right. And that's what I think is a big problem.
Yeah, that is a big problem.
I'm not sure if I'm right about that.
Yeah. I think
What platform is this?
Nintendo.
Yeah.
But
I also think that this
is that not what pre Xbox One was about to do?
Yeah.
The people that was complaining about?
Yes.
Yep.
So you telling me that shit wound up on Switch? Are you serious?
Yeah.
But I think the Switch is doing it right because they have the time limit frame, but I wish you could specify like up to a month.
I wonder if that's gonna.
Xbox was about to have that option where you were about to lend it to your peoples, the keys for as long as you want, and everybody was freaking out because oh my god, DRM, and now Nintendo has that joint. I knew it was gonna be fire. It's a fire feature. I would love to lend digital.
Here's the caveat about that. Okay, they need to have a feature where, like I mentioned this on Chaos's show yesterday. I know you didn't see it, but when you lend a game, like say, you know, you're dating somebody and she also has a Switch and you lend the game to her and you only buy the one copy, right? And then 5 days later, you know, you break up with her, you know, God forbid, and you have a dispute and, you know, you're no longer seeing each other and you go to try and play your game again while it's on her virtual card, you can't play it. I mean, it's slimy, but
motherfucker.
at 14 days, it comes back.
Yeah.
It comes back in 14 days. Now, on that same token, I'm pretty sure that the people that are on the family share plan virtual card, you know, it comes back. And if they get removed from your family plan, it comes back. But at the same time, I'm worried that there is something that is going to be a caveat here and there that I'm wondering, just how it is. But where I was going with this is, I have a feeling, how they made that announcement in the Switch 2 reveal earlier this year, how they said that not every game is going to be backwards compatible, but majority of them are going to be. I have a feeling that it's going to be only the ones that are in your digital library, not physical cartridges able to be put on. I don't think it's going to have a Switch 1 cart reader.
I wonder if
they're going to be compatible with my emulator on Xbox.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to, if with the way that they're doing it, if it's going to make emulation a lot easier than it has been.
I can see it.
Because that's what I was thinking is with the way.
Because remember, Nintendo themselves have come out and said emulation is not illegal.
It's not. Period.
And they were the ones that were talking about, all of our emulated games, when they have an entire museum that's dedicated to nothing but emulation. Yeah. They themselves put on their Nintendo eShop a Mario game that was ripped straight from a content creator that took Mario and made it his own, and they put it as if it was their own on their eShop. Straight ripped. It was proven.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, I can't wait to see what Nintendo does. I mean, they always been a great part of gaming. I agree with it. They're probably like the top gaming company because they know how to make video games. Well, but they know how to make video games. They know how to make shit fun, And,
I don't know.
Come on,
you're gonna have to tell me something different with that Pokemon, man. That Pokemon last gen sucked. Okay.
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield, fucking Let's Go series, all that shit. Fuck it.
Well, the Let's Go wasn't bad.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't terrible.
Yes, it was.
The only thing I didn't like about it was that you only got the choice of the two, one or the other starter.
I didn't like that it was so child friendly that if you lost at all any battle, I'd probably stare at you and laugh.
Yeah, but that's how Nintendo is for the most part.
I know, but I don't like the. I just like.
We need a grown-up Nintendo version of
I want Power World, damn it.
Well, Power
World with Pokemon modded.
Yeah. You can probably find it online. Have you tried that? No, they removed it. They removed the mods.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, fucking assholes. Oh man.
Yeah, but
anyways, the fact is, guys, that Sony PlayStation is dropping games in different places. We were taught that they were never gonna do this, and it's just like a fact. It's happening. The gaming industry is moving, and the one who ignited all of this, it was definitely Xbox, by doing it in 2016. Like Arcane just said, they see a lot of success putting their games on PC to the point that the PC community became the Xbox community too. So that's why the Xbox and PC guys are cool with each other and not with ponies because it's like we literally play the same games. We aren't against the whole exclusive shit. We want more people playing these games. Our ideals are very, very, very similar.
To the point of that demo, I want to say all these PlayStation fanboys that are trying to say, well, why are all the PC dudes coming to Xbox's defense, so to speak? Like, oh no, it's Alex or, Fratanga and everything like that only game on PC. The reason why the PC dudes are coming to the Xbox defense is because Xbox will cater to PC.
Exactly.
Xbox is putting games on PC day one, not treating them like second-class citizens, like Rockstar and GTA, putting it months or years later. They're doing it day one. Now, I will say I watched, it's Alex's most recent video, not the Adam Fall port review, but, oh, God. You had to bring that up.
Dude, have you guys seen his PSN? I still have a screenshot of it. Have you seen his PSN?
No, I haven't.
If you have the shot, just boy.
I'm sending you messages.
Yeah, Japan hates Xbox. he say Atlas hates Xbox now. So fuck all of Xbox losers who think they can play Persona or Atlas games, Radar Collection, Nintendo Direct JP or whatever, and then this happened, bro.
I just sent you the DM.
This coming to Xbox as well. So Atlas, bro, doesn't hate Xbox. All the Persona games are literally on Game Pass. They've been putting Persona games on Game Pass all the freaking time. What the fuck are you talking about? Take a seat. Japan hates Xbox. Take a fucking seat because you are.
When you're a clown, nobody takes you seriously.
Boom, boom, boom. Clown.
Demo, I sent you it in DMs.
Oh, you can share it here too.
Oh, how? How do I do that?
Don't worry, I got it.
I got you.
You can just use the thing down here that says
that is his actual fucking.
Let me make it.
PSN.
Let me make it bigger. She's not complaining, but I'll do this. Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I couldn't.
PSN, boys.
42 trophies.
Which is not a big deal, but look at the games he plays. You know, how he's totally a fan of all the games he claims that he's a fan of.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all
not to
hollow.
mention that he posted a while back of so-called all these games that are in American money, mind you, that he bought, that he's supporting, and supposedly, you know, he's buying these for $300, $400 a piece because they're those coveted games, sealed and all this, that, and the other. And yeah, I don't see those on here at all.
It's just those 3 games. It's ridiculous.
I posted this. I said it is becoming harder and harder to be a pony around here. I said protect the species and allow them to roam free so that we can keep collecting that glorious Sony pony salt. I said protect the species, man, because I mean I've been saying this, bro. It's gonna come to a time that being a pony and being so radical about gaming is literally it's not cool already, and it's gonna be way less cool. You know, a little further down the line. My opinion is,
I gotta change my content.
No, but it's different. But you're not a pony. You know what I mean?
I'm making fun of them because there won't be any left.
Well, I mean, they're still gonna be Japan hates Xbox. They're still gonna be saying some stupid shit. They're always gonna. That's what I said. Protect the species. And the thing is that we don't.
Yo, this is what.
I'm gonna let you go, Arcanio. But the whole thing is like we don't make our personalities and our content just about Xbox and that. We were talking about Nintendo just minutes ago, right? And we were excited about some of the games and some of the features that they may have for next generation. We can have a gaming conversation without mentioning PlayStation here. We had it several times here. We talk about games when About came out. We spend the whole freaking show talking about and the shit that you do and how you can get a weapon and shit. Look, we not what's up PlayStation that they made the whole freaking podcast about PlayStation, ignoring Xbox for several years. They didn't even want to mention Xbox, and today they're not motivated by the gaming conversations that we're having about Steam on Xbox. They don't like that. Why? Because they realize, fuck, they got us by the balls, bro. And there's really nothing that you can do. And Sony PlayStation hype and all this shit is gonna die down. And eventually people are gonna understand that it doesn't matter what the fuck you play, man. It doesn't really matter because you can literally play games everywhere in the motherfucking phone, bro. They just released a new backbone controller for the phone so you can play Game Pass games on it, bro. Come on, bro. It's getting hard out here. But I want to continue with Arcanio Nexus. What do you want to say, man? Drop your bars. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go for it.
Yo, to add on to your point, you know, Steam going to Xbox is a humongous deal for a lot of reasons.
Oh, yeah.
You know, being able to bring PlayStation's library to places that right now not even Sony can bring them is crazy. You know, the two are crazy. But what PlayStation fans don't understand is that those money-hiding deals that Sony already has, that they're already involved in, that is going to strategically, this is a great thing to do because that's going to be for nothing, essentially. The money-hiding thing goes away forever. It's just gonna be about players now.
Yeah,
And
it's
this
gonna be
whole
about
thing with
players.
and this whole thing with developers hating Xbox is just freaking ridiculous. At this point, PlayStation gamers and Xbox gamers, we're all sharing the same games. So all this sentiment needs to just go away, because there's a lot of games that Sony needs to release into the market that other people on other platforms actually like playing.
I got a little bit of a thing that I want to say.
Go
I
ahead,
find
go
it
ahead.
Yeah,
utterly ridiculous that we are still releasing games on the PS4 and Xbox Series or Xbox One.
Yeah.
We are like a year or two away from a new generation, and we're still releasing games for those consoles.
But that's the thing. That I was
It's
saying,
ever in gaming generations. Ever,
because technology now is more compatible. Look, go Super Nintendo, from the Super Nintendo to a Nintendo 64. It was crazy. It was a totally different ball game. From the PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2, the jump was insane as well. And now if you look at the regular Xbox to the Xbox 360, it's like boom, bro. But that the jumps, they become smaller and smaller with the generations. And what happens now is that you can still play next-gen games on Xbox via cloud. So the devices, even though they're old, they're still able to run the cloud, and they'll continue to drop, make it. Like, I remember, this is not only a thing of this generation. I remember back in the Xbox One, PS4 generation, we were still getting 360 releases for a while, which didn't, like, the first time I played GTA 5,
we got it for 2 years.
Oh, and more, because I mean, not all, like a lot of games they release sporadically in there. They continue, like for example, the sport games, they continue to make versions like the basketball and the soccer games. They continue to support those, because like the casual player base that didn't move to the next generation was big enough to justify the release, on the older generation. So what Xbox is trying to do right now is, like, they don't want you to like buy a new console. They just want you to play the fucking games. They don't care where. Like, if you got an Xbox 360, now it's being discontinued, but they would have loved to, like, being able to like release everything in there. And the main reason why they didn't do it with the 360 is because the technology was way too old and couldn't keep up. And now the thing is that what they're doing is with game preservation. People have really had to give it to them, because they're trying to preserve the digital libraries, and so that you are able to play these older games in newer devices and also in the old devices. So I mean, that's something that really had to people really had to take into account, because I mean, that's huge. A lot of people don't really need a new PlayStation or a new Xbox. They're happy. That's
the thing that's crazy.
They don't care.
That's the thing that's crazy about this Steam joint, because I don't remember which tech giant it was, but he said that they tried to go up against Steam, and Steam was so big that they had to back the hell off. He was like that Steam was essentially the answer to gamers, and that they tried to come up to gamers with some kind of an answer, but Steam was already the answer, so they just couldn't do it. So it's like, to partner with Steam for Xbox, for Windows, for Microsoft to have a whole family of hardware across the damn board, to partner with Steam. It's like, what if Game Pass and Steam together become the answer? That's a threat to everybody else. Sony's going to see that as a threat at some point. Game Pass is not a joke. You got Steam providing people the cheapest prices and the most games, and you got Game Pass providing everything else day one for nothing else, for nothing extra. They integrate the two into cloud, into Windows, into everything. And that's going to unlock devices that we never even thought could run Steam.
Yeah, I feel like the Steam and Xbox collaboration is huge, man. It's huge for gaming. And the only ones that are left out is Sony PlayStation, because they won't have that. So, okay, you got God of War on Sony PlayStation, but do you have ready or not? Or are you able to play Counter-Strike? Or are you able to play this new early access game that is out there and it's not in consoles yet? Like, I have a perfect example of a game that is on early access on console. It is not on. God damn, my mouse. Why did you die? Wake up. My mouse just died, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Why I have not
anyways,
looked in.
yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. He just fucking died, like, I don't know where. Like, come on, bro. He went to sleep.
Some of the best beat 'em up come out only on Steam.
Yep, yes, sir. I have a perfect game to show you guys.
Yeah, Fatal Sock said it was Amazon with the Google Stadia.
Holy crap, your mic got so loud.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Right.
Mine?
Yeah.
Why did I get so loud?
I don't know. It just sounded like you were yelling at me.
But yeah, it was Amazon and the Google Stadia. That was the ones that had to back down from Steam.
Okay, let me see because I have damn, was it? I would, bro. What the hell is the name of the game? I think I posted it on Twitter, and it's only on Steam, man. It's only on Steam, and it's on early access, but it's not on consoles yet. And it's actually pretty fucking fire, man. It's on my wish list. I have to go through my wish list. But yeah, what we do that, man. What do you guys
Is that
think
the
about?
No Way? That one?
No. It was another one that is similar to Skyrim.
Oh,
right?
okay. Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember you
Yes.
talking about that.
Oh shit. I forgot the name. I have to go to my wish list right now, but I don't know why Steam is bugging too. It happens everywhere, dude. Every operation system is gonna give you issues. It happens with Steam. It happens with everything.
With Epic
Okay,
Games
so-
a lot. And Battle.net.
Yeah. Nothing is perfect. So when I see people, oh, it's called Tainted Grail. I don't know if you've seen it. But
Fall of Avalon. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and
it's an indie version of Skyrim in early access right now.
it's fucking dope, bro. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, let me see it. I'll pull it up on my Steam and show you.
I got it. It's this game. This is like I don't know. Are you able to see now?
Now we can.
Yeah, we got it.
You got it. It's showing.
Can't hear it though.
Ooh, big thunderstorm going on right now.
But as you can see, this is a game that is available on Steam and it's not on consoles yet because early access, and it looks freaking dope. I can't wait to play it. I'm about to get it, but like right now, I can't justify it because I got so many games to play. But if you were a huge Skyrim dude or whatever, you can go ahead and look. This is like just CGI, so I'm gonna show you some of the gameplay. Look.
I look like the dragon armor back there for a second.
Looks like dark.
Yeah, it's like a darker Skyrim. Check it out.
Mm. Not bad.
This looks insane, bro.
Yeah. You said what that's called?
Tainted Grail. I already wish listed on everything. This is dope. Fire, bro. Look at that shit.
Dude, the fact that you can like attack somebody's shield and if they block it, like tears the shield in half is a really cool mechanic.
Oh
yeah.
I
and
like
it's
that.
like Skyrim, bro, literally, but
Yeah.
different. It's just like dope shit that you can find on Steam that is not.
I wouldn't be
available on
surprised
consoles.
if this indie game is made by some of the modders of Skyrim mods
Probably.
and made their whole game out of it. Because that exists.
Oh, hey, look, Enzoi's is now a game now. Look at that. They released that.
You can see, you can mine, you can hunt, you can do. It's literally Skyrim in a smaller scale, probably. That's it. This is only some of the shit that you can, right? That you can find on Steam. It's guys. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it because I can't fucking see you and whatever. But you go ahead and check it out. It's called Tainted Grail, and It looks incredible, and that's only a small taste of what you can find on Steam. There's more stuff in there, bro. I promise you that I could just go in my wish list and start showing you games that are not available on consoles. So a lot of people say like the Xbox Steam partnership or whatever is all about the Sony PlayStation exclusive. When in reality, these games that I've been showing you, smaller scale games, are the ones topping the Steam charts. It's not Spider-Man #1. It's not God of War. It's not Days Gone. It's not Ghost of Tsushima or nothing. It's just these type of games leading, the charts. So that's one of the reasons why I would love Steam on console. Not to mention the store is crazy. You find crazy discounts all year long. Every week, every day they have events. It's just such a great platform. And if I believe if Xbox does a great job of integrating Steam into the console and make it like its own thing, right? Not mix them up. Be like, okay, I want to go to Game Pass. You got Game Pass, sort of like a PC. And I want to go to Steam. You get the Steam OS right on your thing, and you can just go ahead and use Big Picture or whatever. Even though I believe Big Picture sucks, I don't like Big Picture. I would still rather use the regular version. But yeah, you having options, bro. It's just amazing. So if Sony PlayStation blocks the games on Steam, you still got good shit like this that Sony PlayStation fanboys don't have. Sony PlayStation gamers won't have it. And look, it might happen that Sony PlayStation may actually follow into the steps of Xbox and try to get Steam in the platform too. And we already know Steam don't care. They want to be everywhere too. They're not stupid. So what is left to cap for? Sony PlayStation. Sony PlayStation fanboys? What else do you have to cap for? What else can you cap for that you got going on? Because this year is being extremely dry. PlayStation is getting sued because they're charging you and overcharging you. What the fuck is going on? What do you have?
They got 2 games. Like give them credit. They got Death Stranding 2 and they got Ghost of Yotoi.
They got Death Stranding.
Give
That's
them
not
their
even
credit.
theirs. Death Stranding is Kojima and he's independent. He does whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, but
that shit is gonna be on Xbox.
It's gonna be exclusive at first.
Yeah.
Plus, they're getting baby steps.
I'm gonna say it right here, bro.
Oh yeah, they are getting baby steps.
That's
I apologize.
one of the most shit games that I played is Death Stranding. Straight up.
Hold the phone. We're not gonna disrespect freaking the UPS simulator. Okay.
Bro, I gotta say this. You know why? Because a lot of people they criticize games like Starfield, they criticize games like Avowed, that it takes a little bit to, to open up. And then you got Death Stranding that takes 20 hours of carrying dead people around, so that it opens up and then you're able to shoot your first bullet. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that. I don't have 20 hours to spare. Right?
I like Norman Reedus. Okay, you're not gonna disrespect.
I feel like the story and the game is well done, but I think it gets tiresome. I play for 5 hours, drop the.
I will state this: if you are not willing to put in the time to play it, it is a fucking
not willing to put
the
time. And look,
it is UPS simulator.
Yep, and that's what I say, and I agree. I don't know if you guys seen the Subrovian drama with King Trash. Shout out to Subrovian. I was talking to him, trying to get him into the show. Hopefully, he'll make it an appearance here. I would love to do that. But
I'll try and talk to him later.
He said something that resonated with me. We play video games to get enjoyment out of them. The minute that is not enjoyable, we got the right to drop it and play something else, bro. So if I don't have 20 hours to play, and carry dead people around, don't hate on me for it.
I'm not hating on you. I'm not hating on you for doing it. I was just defending it because I actually kind of like the game.
No, you liked it because look, the story is amazing. Graphically, it's outstanding.
I don't care about the graphics.
The gameplay and the mechanics. No, but I'm just saying to highlight the good stuff too, because I could say it's boring to me, but I also gotta say, to be fair, that is a great game that is being done great. It was boring. Yeah, well, Titanic, great movie, boring as hell to me. I can't stand it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't stand Assassin's Creed Shadows. You guys like it?
I don't.
Right?
Exactly.
Well,
so we cannot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I have weird taste, but that's just me.
and I'm gonna say here
Power
last
Boss
week,
likes food and
I was speaking earlier.
Hey.
I was speaking earlier with the panel, right behind the scenes, and we were talking, and I was saying how much I was enjoying Assassin's Creed last week, but this week I'm not enjoying it as much. Why? Because the more you play games, the more you find out that there's stuff in the game that you don't like and that you don't agree with. And I'm not talking about the woke stuff. I'm talking about gameplay and in-game mechanics shit. Like, not being able to climb everywhere I go, right? Because it's a huge trademark of Assassin's Creed games. They removed that. I feel like, damn, okay, not a big deal. But then when the game started to open up, you have so many targets to eliminate. And in order for you to get to those targets to eliminate, you need to do a bunch of fucking quests. The only thing that I hate is having to utilize scouts to scout an objective, so they can tell me like that's I don't like that. And you know why? Because take me straight to the point. Assassin's Creed is not a game that is supposed to make you like, oh my god, I'm gonna explore and I'm gonna see what I can find and where I go. Like, guide me to the fucking objective. Tell me what I gotta eliminate, and that's it. Fuck that shit, because at the end of the day, these games are huge. The game world is so freaking big.
Yeah, it's too big for you to just focus on one thing.
Exactly. And now I had to like find out what the hell is the shit instead of you just telling me the objective, what it is. And it is told you, oh, the objective is north of whatever city, left to the west to the, like, bro, look, I ain't got no time for that. Like, to go to my job, I turn on my GPS. You know why? Because I want to avoid traffic, because I want to get there the fastest way. It's the same thing in video games.
So much.
Like, after you ride the horse for the first, hour, at the first 5 minutes is fucking cool. You're like, oh shit, I'm riding this fucking dragon. It's dope. It's Chinese dragon, by the way, because I had the deluxe digital via Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that they're getting.
That's another thing. It's a Chinese dragon. But to be fair, Japanese and Chinese cultures, they've been very close to each other. There's Chinese monks that went to Japan. All of that. Whatever. But what I'm trying to say, riding in a horse for 5 minutes feels dope. But after that, you just want to fast travel. It's the same thing that I said about Starfield. You want to enjoy, traveling in a spaceship for 5 minutes. But then after that, do you really want to travel to Mars or to Jupiter every fucking time?
Did you?
Yeah,
did
play
you see,
dangerous.
Did you see how long it took for a person to fly straight from Mercury to Pluto?
Yep.
It was like, what was it, 300? Was it 300 hours of gameplay?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I wouldn't do that.
That was Alana Pierce, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what you say.
And then when you get there, because you're not actually in the orbit fast traveling, it's only a skybox and you fly through. Same thing with the sun.
Yeah.
Which is like a waste of time. So I look, the people, we got limited time. We were saying here, we got so many games to play that making me spend several hours just because you want me to spend time playing the game. It's not a good thing. So, which is why I applaud Avowed, which makes everything simple, everything to the point. It's right here, go right here. You can still explore if you want to, but it's not necessary. You can still level up if you want to, but it's not necessary. As long as you have the parts for your weapon, you can go ahead and move to the next area and fight the next set of enemies. So I really love that, and I feel like Assassin's Creed really overdid it. The same thing with Valhalla, which I thought that it was super cool. I love the story of Eivor and all that, and I just dropped it because it was way too fucking long, bro. Way too fucking long. Some games, it makes sense when it's long. Some others, you keep it short and sweet. Like Assassin's Creed, I would say like 20, 25 hours a game would have done it. Just give me more people to kill, because at the end of the day, it's not about exploring the world. It's about like eliminating these targets, because you are an assassin, not a scout. You're not a scout. You are an assassin. So it's just weird. The more I play, the more shit I found. But at the end of the day, I like to say too that it's a good game at its core. The other thing that we're talking about is the animations, right? When you're killing people, when you are like, they only have a few animations for certain weapons, and after that, you've seen it all. And it's just like, come on, bro. It's Ubisoft. We want to see. I wanna have 10 different animations in the same weapon. So, and I don't like, look at freaking Ninja Gaiden 2, bro. A game that is old as hell. How many finishing moves do you have in there? How many weapons do you have in there? And Assassin's Creed is just limited to 2 weapons, the Karusigama thing, and you have like a little dagger that is smaller than the actual katana, and then you have the katana, and that's it. Like ninjas, they have many tools. Many tools. Come on, bro. They drop the opportunity to make this an even more epic game, bro. So, I mean, that's just the way I see it. But yeah, shout out to everybody. I see Eternal.
Not to mention how many weapons do the 2 characters actually have. I think Yasuke has 3, 4. He's got a club, a katana, and one other weapon, I think. And how many does Naue have? Like
She
2
has
daggers?
the ball and chain and then the sword.
And you have only a limited number of finishers or moves that you can do between the 2 of them. You can only do so many button combinations to change up what you can do. I mean, Assassin's Creed is not known for extravagant finishers, but if you're going to have different weapons like Ninja Gaiden does, there's going to be a different animation for every single one of them.
No, there is, but it's just limited to like 2 or 3, and that's it.
Exactly.
Once you see a mode, that's it. There's nothing else you see. I was in
Can I jump down with a stab?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I jump down with a stab from high up?
Yeah, you can do it. You can eliminate 2 people at once. You can do a bunch of shit. It's cool. It has a good gameplay loop, but it's limited by a lot of these things that I think that they should have done that could have made this a masterpiece. Because I believe this game had the potential to be something even greater.
All they had to do was get rid of the RPG mechanics and make Black Flag.
Oh, they did the RPG stuff again. Shit.
Yeah, they did it. They did it. Yeah.
Not to mention that the Animus is tied to the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
But the Battle Pass is free.
Well,
it's
it was
free. They give you
it was supposed to be tied with the expansion that they're now no longer making.
It's free right now. They said they were going to make an expansion. It never is. It already got canned.
Oh, okay. So
it's now its own thing.
Yeah. But
so getting the deluxe edition, you got scammed. Sorry if anybody did. You got
you're good. So what I'm saying is like, okay, I've been enjoying it, but it could have been way better. And then I see the potential and the time that they wasted in things that nobody gives a fuck. Because you are not making, let me, if you were a game developer, I want to make it clear. You're not making this shit for the critics. You're making this shit for us, for the gamers. So listen to us, bro. You don't have to be doing all the fucking telenovela shit. You don't have to be like showing us a dramatic ending. We don't want none of that. We want the games to be fun. We want to see cool shit. We want over the top shit. Make it cool.
Remake Assassin's Creed 2. I'll be happy.
Bring cool back to gaming. Cool shit back to gaming. It doesn't have to be feelings involved and emotion. Bring cool back to gaming.
That's why I like Doom. Doom is
bro,
cool.
It is cool.
Shit.
The definition of cool, Doom, it's got to be one of the words that can define cool because it's just like boom,
cool all the way turned up.
And the new Gears. I hope I don't. Do they have a date yet? Is it possible?
No.
So it's not coming this
year.
No. I was excited because I want that game so bad.
June 8th. Keep your eyes peeled for Xbox at the GDC. Because that showcase is going to tell all.
Because we got State of Decay 3, which I'm excited for. We got Gears of War. We got not God of War. We got we got Doom, which will have already happened. But
because Doom is like next month, but month after.
The collector's edition and deluxe edition is the day after my birthday.
Yeah, it's May.
Oh shit! Oh man, I just can't wait to see what Xbox have to offer. We're so pumped to see the roadmap for the coming years because we already know 2025. We already know 2026.
But Reforge doesn't like the roadmap.
Who doesn't like the roadmap?
I will say for June 8th, how much you want to make a bet that Death Stranding 2 is going to get announced for Xbox and PC day one before it launches on the 24th.
I would laugh. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Death Stranding
right now it's
on Xbox.
The second one.
'Cause the first
Well,
one's
That's
already on
what Sony
Xbox.
said. One game
Yeah,
a
yeah.
year.
And it's on Game Pass at that.
Oh my god.
It's on Game Pass too. Well, shit.
Okay, so we gotta turn.
I thought they didn't like Game Pass. What
Oh, they
what
all
happened?
bro. I don't know if you've seen my latest video, but Reforge said that he was playing. I think it's Starfield. I played on my Xbox, and then they all have Xbox. They all have Game Pass. They're just out here telling you not to get it, which is kind of like it's like me telling you, okay, I'll buy this stuff in here and it's cheaper, but I don't want you to find out. Like, why not, bro? Sharing is caring.
I'll
And
state
this is
this
good.
with what the fanboys said to Bruvian this week
Oh
about
yeah.
how he's a casual gamer and he's too broke for the hobby.
What?
He's a dad
Yeah.
first and foremost.
Mhm.
He's going to always be looking for the deal. I have a dog. I always look for deal for her food. I have
Everybody, bro. Everybody. That's when you go to buy groceries, where do
How
you
much-
go?
How much you want to make a bet that's going to be the biggest seller for the new Xbox console having Steam? Because guess
Because
what
it's
else
just
you can
gonna-
do with Steam? CD keys.
All you can do
Ooh,
is
yeah.
So that's great. That's huge.
We'll have Revolution, and we'll have Outer Worlds 2 added as well, and possibly Oblivion remake. And
It's
there is
supposed to be
another
later this
remake.
year.
There is another remake that is in development. We do not know about when it's being released, though. That's
Yes.
Fallout 3.
Oh, and the Oblivion remake too.
So because they're having they're also considering remaking Fallout 1 and 2, which
I hope they do. Yeah.
I want a third or a first person Fallout 1. I want to see the
Let's
master.
do it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I feel like they really letting the series cook, the Fallout series, because
That
it's
TV
been doing
show
really
is
good.
so good.
It's so dope, so
Oh.
good.
I'm
And
waiting.
Yeah,
for the
don't
second
say it's
season.
really good. 76 sucks. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll still die on that.
No,
I have the
no.
Tricentennial edition, and yeah, it was horrible at launch. It's gotten
Bro,
better now.
I got
better
more than the
now.
Tricentennial edition. You want to know the edition I bought? Remember
Collectors.
the Nuka-Cola fucking exclusive? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had mine, and it had mold in it.
Oh shit.
So I
Well-
got screwed out of my T-51 power armor helmet. Had to get a basic one because there was mold in my freaking Nuka-Cola T-51 power armor helmet that
No.
it was supposed to have a vinyl
God damn it.
bag and ended up being nylon. I fucking hate 76. I hate it
Yeah.
so much. I love Fallout with every fiber of my being. It's my favorite IP, and they made 76 and they shat all over it.
Well, I don't know how much are you willing to give it a second chance, but go ahead and try it. They really updated it, and they
I
really
know. They
put
just added
for
in
a
ghouls.
lot of love in that game. Honestly, I have several hours in it. I jump in from time to time.
It's better than
and-
it was, but it's still bad.
Oh hell yeah!
Respectfully, it's better than it was.
Oh yeah,
I
but
will
it's
give
not
it
better
that.
than 4 or 3.
But it's
better than 4 or
not
3.
better than 3. It's not better than New Vegas. It's not better than 4. It's not better than 2.
Yeah,
It's not better
I
than 1.
agree.
It's not better than Tactics. However, it is now better than Brotherhood of Steel. So thank God.
But yeah, we are reaching the end of the video or the show because, bro, today is crazy. I had taxes. I got work. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I'm going crazy. I can't wait to get everything out of the way so that I can sit down and play some freaking games, which is what I love to do. And for this weekend, I mean, it's lit. We are lit. I don't fall. Just drop. I can't wait to try it. I haven't even fired it or downloaded it yet. I just found out that it dropped. And that's it. I'm looking forward to playing that all weekend. I've been playing some Mortal Kombat. I might get into some Call of Duty or Halo later because I'll be on the shooters, bro. That's my shit. Fatal Fury, the beta, the open beta is going on, and I was trying it out yesterday with one of the guys. Maybe I see him down there. Shout out to Retro Gamer. He invited me yesterday to try out the game. And I was checking it out, and I really like what I tried so far. I really like the mechanics in the game. I can't wait to play more, and I can't wait to see what Fatal Fury do because I really feel like that franchise really can do better and become more popular. So let's see, man. They got Ronaldo now in the game, so hopefully that helps him out there with the casuals, right? At least, and get a couple of thousand sales. That'll definitely help him. So yeah, man. Thank you everybody for coming through, man. Shout out to I Am Desire for taking some of his free time and sharing it with us. Go ahead and check it out. Power Boss, send me the link to his channel if you could, so that I can drop it here in the chat. Everybody right now, go ahead and follow him. He has a Salt channel too, spanking ponies and everything.
Not just Salt, not just.
But he has gameplay too.
I also do gameplay.
He does gameplay too. Go ahead and check him out. He was doing yesterday the Nintendo Direct, so if you want to go ahead and check out his live stream and see him react to the actual Nintendo Direct in real time, that'll be cool if you guys show up. And you send it to me already, Power Boss? You are muted.
It's in the private chat.
Oh, private chat. I can see the private chat. Can you send it to Discord? I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, no. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Because I got the mouse connected here to my cable and it doesn't reach around my setup, so I'm stuck. I need to fix this shit.
I hear what the Kevin Hart type response. I was kidding.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
Set it up while you go to work to charge whatever you need to do.
So yeah, go ahead and follow I Am Desire, man. Great content creator. I would love to have him back here in the show anytime, as long as he got the time and he's willing to come through. He can come any freaking time. Just jump right in, man. And shout out to Power Boss too for coming through and always keeping everything in check and in order around here. But I Am Desire, before I move on to Power Boss, do you have anything else to say? What have you been doing? What are you up to exactly? What the fuck is going on?
So I don't really like talking about my work because I'm an EMT, but outside of me being busy, I like to play games as well. I'm going to be playing Fallout London probably later on today, streaming it. Well, not probably, I will. But I'm pretty excited for some of the games that are coming out. There's some that I'm not the biggest fan. I am happy that finally, I know this was quite a few years ago now, but Ages of Empire being on console as an Ages fan, you know how excited that made me?
Don't forget about Age of Mythology too.
Yes. And anyone that doesn't understand, Ages of Empire was my childhood. I have played that on PC since I was a toddler. I love those games. Well, not toddler. I'm exaggerating a bit. But
obviously.
But they were so good that to tell you just how much they mean to me, they're my favorite strategy games. And that over XCOM, which means a lot. But I just like to make videos. Every day I make one video or I stream. We try to make 2 Salt content vids a week. It really depends on the fanboys. Last week I made 3.
The behavior. It depends on the behavior.
Which one of them was a part of my community. Which was not fun.
Yeah.
Because I don't like having to cover people of my own community. But if I have to, I will.
Well. All right, man. Thank you so much, Desire, for coming through, bro.
Anytime, bro.
It was a pleasure to have you, man. Great points and amazing content creator. Go ahead and follow him. God damn it. Don't take my word for it. Go ahead and check him out.
Give me more subs than freaking Harmon, please. That's what we're going for.
Shout out to Harmon, too. Go ahead and follow him, too. Okay, so yes. Go ahead and join the Salt. Shout out to Power Boss. What's going on with you, Power Boss? Let me see what you got.
I'm everywhere, I'm the connections man. I'm in Bruv's Discord. I'll see if I can get a hold of him to try and get him on a Friday show one of these days. Time difference and all mostly, but we stream early enough on Friday, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Just gotta make sure he's involved and informed. Tonight will be Salt Shaker's crew.
Woo!
They're doing Repo.
Nice. Oh, they're playing Repo.
Yeah,
that game, I seen you too playing that shit, Desire.
It was me, Desire, and Gara, and on his community day, we were all playing it, and my God, that was fun.
I threw everyone down a well.
I gotta check out that game. It looks like a lot of fun.
It's pretty fun. It's basically Among Us meets Lethal Company.
I wouldn't say Among Us because it's not really like
the character designs.
I would say it's more like Lethal Company and It's definitely Lethal Company, but I would say more headliners, maybe a bit.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Fire.
it's
But,
really good though.
You know, I'm everywhere. I'll probably hit up Desire in Discord after this and just be chilling, talking to him while I do some dishes before I get back to gaming, doing some other stuff.
I'll be
Hell
making
yeah.
fun of him because I got to.
You've been playing MTG Arena.
Oh, I play that all the time. I do my daily quests.
It
I have
doesn't
fun.
mater. It
I'm
doesn't
not
matter
going
what time
hard
I
like
go
I
in. He's
used to.
always on it. That's crazy. You must have crazy hours in there. So shout out to Archangel Nexus, bro. It's his last episode before he goes into hiatus, right?
In the
And then
arms.
we are gonna fucking miss him like crazy. He's literally the backbone of the show. So what's going on with you, Archangel? He always keeps us like, you know, level, like headed, you know what I'm saying? It's the calm guy. What's going on with you, man? And what the hell is going on? And tell everybody where they can find you and what are you gonna be doing in this free time?
Yo, the last video that I'm pumping out onto my channel is gonna be PlayStation Has No Games.
Oh,
It is going to be a video that addresses pretty much the overarch, the final completion of when we went from Xbox Has No Games to now the completion of the story. PlayStation Has No Games. So I'm uploading a video on that today. That is going to be my last video. As you guys know, today is my last episode. I love being on the show. I think you guys are awesome. I love doing this every Friday, and I cannot wait to get back to y'all guys.
Speedy recovery on your surgery, man.
Thanks, y'all.
Same
Speedy
here. I hope you get
recovery.
better, man.
I hope it gets
Appreciate that. I
better.
appreciate that.
And man, like just can't wait to have you back in the show and get the whole gang back together, talking games, spanking ponies. You already know the deal, man. Collecting the sold.
Check out your Epic stores.
Epic Game Store. Yeah, they got two good games. They got Cat Quest, and they have another platform. I can't really say, but
Nekozumi, I think it was.
Something like that. Go ahead and claim those games. Also, Xbox free-to-play games during the weekend are going on too. I didn't get to see what the hell it was. Shit. And my mouse is all the way here. So go ahead and check it out, bro. It's right there on Xbox. So log in, turn on your fucking Xbox, guys. You know, turn it on. And it'll pop up right there and then, man. Thank you all for coming. And shout out to the panel. Shout out to our guests. Shout out to you, Chapman. I'm sorry that I couldn't keep up with you today because we're literally racing through these topics because I literally had to go to work in like 10 minutes. So you guys, I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy, Demo Flow, checking out. Can we do the fucking
Stay,
intro?
Desire. Stay.
Yeah, stay.
I'll
stay.
stay.
Don't go.
I'm
Don't
staying.
go. Don't go. You two are can just stay. Come on. Outro and we. Yo, Chico boy. Yo, Chico. This it. Hey, go crazy, man. Shout out to the whole Xbox community. Shout out to the whole gaming community. Sony, PlayStation, Nintendo, Luna, whatever the hell you play, bro. We got you. Demo Flow Gaming. This is Black Ops Season Game Pass, yo. ABK be killing it. We so happy playing. Bet fanboys be hitting it. Ponies be so cynical. They rather pay the 70. They pay for PS Plus. That makes no sense to me. Xbox got no games. That's why they keep on telling me. Conquer DOA, I be green like a celery. You playing console sales, me and you are not the same. Shout out to the gamers that just care about the games. I got the Vault Edition, I can wait for Master Chief. Slide canceling on nuke, only movement is a shit. The quick scoping is back, the sniper clips be dope. You bought that PS Pro, cause somehow you gotta cope. For begging is your style, so keep bombing the reviews. All these Sony podcasts, they be scrambling for news. Xbox dead again, yeah, they do it for the click. Xbox be their fetish like a picture or some feet. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry mess. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry mess. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best. I'm putting belt to ass, spanking ponies like the strippers. The saying FSR can't copy with the pizza. The 47 is trash, I should throw away my ready to buy a PS Pro, but I'd rather
rather cut my dick. It ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna switch to Sony. $70 for the game and I have to deal with points. PS Plus is size, they don't even do they want. I gotta keep it real, ain't no need to be a fan. All the games copy, zero multiplayer. Sony PlayStation is designed for the player. $700 for an extra couple pixels, but can't do no 4K. For that you need the pixel. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurred mess. The pixel is the pixel, but Sony is the best.